presenters are here, so if there are seats to move forward, please feel free to come up and take those. All right, they're being shy, they're staying in their spots. All right. We are going to begin this afternoon for our annual awards day. The majority of the awards today are focused on grade 8 students. We do this, and we do not do it at graduation, we do it here today in a special afternoon ceremony. There are some other awards for some students in the other grades. Most importantly to me is for students in grades 5 and 6 and grade 7 to really look here today at the 8th graders you are going to see that are being awarded for some extremely excellent dedication to their studies. And they didn't begin those overnight. They started those when they came in. They've worked hard. They've used their intelligence to its utmost. And that is an honor and a tribute that we are giving to them this afternoon. And I hope, as we see students in the 7th and the 6th and the 5th grade, that you too will be up here receiving awards when it's your time. We have many presenters from the community. It's another fine example of the support that we get from the Jamestown community each year. These awards, year after year, we have presenters come, and they are so happy to come to give these awards out to our students. We're blessed with a community that supports our schools. We're going to begin this afternoon with the Founders Club Award being presented by Mr. Matthew Clark.
Congratulations, entire class of 2011 on behalf of the Jamestown Lions Club. The Founders Award is presented each year and is given in recognition of those students who possess the personal qualities of Lionism, which seeks to create and foster a spirit of generous understanding and friendliness and an active social and moral welfare with the community. This year's Founders Awards, presented by the Jamestown Lions Club, go to Natasha Shine, and Caleb Kluter. Thank you.
Our next award is sponsored by the Veterans of Foreign Wars, presented annually by Colonel Bruce Livingston. This award is for excellence in English.
I know you'll smile to see that a Marine is giving out an award for English, but we speak pretty well. So, having said that, our these awards are going to Elizabeth Malanskio and Zachary Noron. the youngest of the youngest will become a person holding a master's science degree. So, you know, they produce super kids. And you can be very, very proud.
Before we go any further, I just want to go through, we do have a National Junior Honor Society for our students in the 7th and 8th grade. And that is for students who reflect outstanding accomplishments in the areas of scholarship, character, citizenship, and service. And that demonstrate that they're willing to use his or her talents and skills for the improvement of society. This year, I'd like to extend congratulations to Emily Colfels, Elizabeth Alamantia, Zachary Nerona, Natalie Toland, Samara Avasian Hancock, Abigail Shukan, Shelby Coppinger, Gabrielle Zalea Rincon, Lily Wright, Emma DeBrow, Jane Gillette, Noah Simmons, Rachel Warner, Emily Schott, and Leanne Rogers. Our next award will be presented. It is sponsored by the Jamestown Education Foundation and presented by the President, Sally Schott. This is the Excellence in Science Award.
The Excellence in Science Award is sponsored by the Jamestown Education Foundation, and we're proud to present it to Emily Caulfels and Zachary Nerona. The Excellence in Social Studies Award goes to Samara Avasian Hancock and Zachary Nerona.
At this time, I also want to mention we had Scholar Leader Awards this year, and this is a middle level Scholar Leaders that we do with the Rhode Island middle level educators. And this year, those awards were awarded to Emily Caulfels and Zachary Nerona. I'd like to acknowledge them. Award is the Excellence in Mathematics Award, sponsored by Mrs. Robert McMaster, and it will be awarded by Nicholas Allen.
Excellence in Mathematics Award is sponsored by Mr. Robert McMaster, and it is presented this year to Abigail Shukan and John Chimo.
Our next award is sponsored by the Jamestown Women's Club. It will be presented by Michaela Anasco. It's the Excellence in Foreign Language Awards.
sponsoring this award, and this year the excellence in foreign languages goes to Libby Lamantia and Zacharias Nerona. Our 8th grade Spanish tutors, and they've helped a lot of their peers. And while I'm up here, I'd also like to thank 3 other Spanish peer tutors, another 8th grader and 2 7th graders. If they could please come up here. Owen Bartley, Noah Simmons, and Leanne Rogers.
At this time also, we would like to recognize the Geography Bee winner this year, and that would be Zachary Nerona. We actually want to be presented. I'd just like to show that your name will be on there as it was last year, so you are live on school, Zachary. Okay. And also, I just want to recognize for the audience our Spelling Bee winner this year. In grade 6, Erica Smith. Erica, just say thank you. And Erica's name will also be up on our awards. We are now going to give the Junior American Citizen Award, sponsored by the Daughters of the American Revolution, and will be presented today by 2 members of the DAR that come every year for us. Thank you so much.
The National Society Daughters of the American Revolution was founded in October 11, 1890. This non-profit, non-political, volunteer women's service organization promotes historic preservation, education, and patriotism. These timeless principles keep us strong and vitally relevant in this ever-changing world. The Aquidneck Island chapter, Daughters of the American Revolution, is pleased to present our Junior American Citizenship Award to 2 Jamestown Elementary School students, Nellie Tambo and Zachary Nerona.
Our next award will be presented by a retired Jamestown teacher, Carol Pruill, and she's presenting a very special award to all of Jamestown teachers, past and present, the Ida Richards Warrior Heart Award.
Mrs. Richards' life was spent with a selfless heart, pouring out kindness and encouragement to those around her. This award embodies the spirit of a warrior's heart, one that through every daily action or word is completely selfless, one that brings care for others to the forefront, a heart of courage and love showered upon all. This high award from the Jamestown School, the Ida Richards Award, belongs to Shelby Coppinger and Brad Flood.
The next award is the Principal's Award, and that each year this is sponsored by Phyllis Schmidt, who was a former superintendent and principal of the Jamestown schools for many years. The award is selected by teachers for those students whose exemplary citizenship, constantly strong efforts, and conscientious attitude deserve recognition. It is presented this year to Molly Texera and Courtney McIntyre. Our next award is the Matt Allen Memorial Art Award, presented each year by Mrs. Pamela Allen.
Mrs. Amienza, congratulations to all of my 8th graders here. You know how much I love coming and playing with you and substituting, even though we'd abandoned some of the lesson plans. When one person would say, Mrs. Allen, have you done a marathon lately? And then we would talk about that. But today I'm here to present my son Matt Allen's Memorial Award, and this award is given by the Jamestown Teachers Association to one 8th grade student. The Jamestown Teachers Association represents all of your teachers that you come to here at work for you every day and really give their heart and their soul and their love and their compassion. And this award is given in the memory of my son Matt Allen, and it is presented to one individual who shows great potential but quiet interest in art. And through this award, the Jamestown teachers call attention to the talent and the ability of this student. We wish to encourage a continuing fulfilled future in the area of visual arts, and this year's recipient is Mason Kelly.
Our next award is the Mary Stearns McGeehan Compassion for Animals Award. It is sponsored by the Jamestown Humane Society and presented by David Martin.
Good afternoon, I'm Dave Martin of the Humane Society of Jamestown, and just like to share briefly the history of our award. The Humane Society of Jamestown was founded in 1971 by my mother, Mary Stearns McGeehan, in response to a few unfortunate incidents of local animal cruelty. She was convinced that humane education was the most appropriate response to raising the level of consciousness as to our relationship with animals. As a result, she researched and wrote a program of humane education for 3rd graders, teaching children about animals and how we as humans must be willing to share this earth with the animals towards them. She was invited to bring this pioneer program of humane education to several third grades throughout Rhode Island, including, of course, Jamestown, where she conducted the class for many years. My wife, Jan Martin, who is here with us today, has continued volunteering teaching this class to third graders at our Jamestown school every year since 1980. I encourage you all, third graders, parents, and all the adult otherwise here and the students throughout the assembly, to visit our town library and look at the colorful murals that have been drawn by this year's third graders and read the very important messages. When my mother died several years ago, the Board of Directors of the Humane Society of Jamestown wished to commemorate her lifetime of work in behalf of animals. The Mary Stearns McGann Compassion Towards Animals Award was established. We thought it most appropriate to present the awards at this ceremony, at this school, where her humane education program originated. All 8th grade students were asked to write a short essay on the following subject. Explain how people can be more compassionate towards animals. Refer to either domestic or wild animals. Be specific and use examples. A panel of 10 judges, including myself, reviewed the essays. The children expressed in their essays a profound understanding and respect towards animals. We were especially gratified to read how the 8th graders remembered so well those lessons from that 3rd grade humane education program. To our 8th graders, I say that your essays were much more than a one-time writing assignment. You each wrote of meaningful ways we, as stewards of our earth, can be more compassionate and respectful towards animals. Please continue to promote in your daily activities and future endeavors those wonderful ideas you expressed so well in your essays. You can and will make a difference. To our community, I say we can be greatly comforted with the knowledge that we are graduating a class of very caring 8th graders who will indeed be carrying the message of compassion towards animals to the next level in their lives. Before I present the awards, I want to express our appreciation to Ms. Kristen DeSantis, 8th grade English teacher, for her support and encouragement of our essay contest. To present the 14th annual Mary Stearns McGann Compassion Towards Animals Awards. We actually had to expand it. There were so many wonderful essays. We really struggled. We have 3 honorable mentions, and we have a 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. And I'll ask the 3 honorable mentions to please come forward. There'll be a book, a classic book of Farley Mowat's Never Cry Wolf. And so, the following 3 could all come at the same time. That's Allison Baldwin, hold your applause till I'm done, Brad Flood, and Grace Lynn. If you please come forward. Third prize is a $50 U.S. savings bond, and that winner is Emily Brewer. She come forward. Second prize, I will announce them as you come forward, will be Jamie Leonard. If you come up forward, please. $75 U.S. savings bond. First prize will be Zachary Morona, 394, and $100 U.S. savings bond. much.
Also, at this time, I just want to announce in the 5th grade, each year they do the Narragansett Fair Housing Project, and there are awards. This year's winners, who submitted excellent entries in regard to fair housing and had very creative ideas on how to stand against discrimination in our community, are Katie Brinkman, Caroline Crabtree, Mayella Villers, and Jaya Colanese. So for the 4 of you, stand to be recognized. Please stand. And they are wonderful projects. They were wonderful projects. Our next award is a special award. It's going to be given by Miss Wendy Manella today to the school store manager. Come along, Miss Wendy.
This award is given for managing the school store every Thursday, keeping inventory and recording sales, and is presented to Johnny Parati.
The next awards are the Excellence in Fine Arts and the Rhode Island Art Educators Awards, which will be presented by Mrs. Stephanie Camulo.
The Mark Frey Memorial and Fine Arts Award is sponsored by the Jamestown Women's Club. And this year, the 2 8th graders are Haley Cassidy and Michael Pratt. Another art award is given out, and it's the Rhode Island Art Education Association's awards. These certificates are presented to the individuals whose artwork has been selected and exhibited as part of the Newport Art Museum show this year. We have 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade, and 8th grade students who will be followed up and awarded a certificate of award. In 5th grade, Sam Cowan, Hope Benson, and Caroline Crabtree. Our 6th grade student, Abby Bratton, has already deployed with her family, and she's not here today to receive her award, but she will get it in the mail. Our 7th grade students are Lily Wright, Lucy Bollebrook, and Jamie Gillette. And our 8th graders are Allie Baldwin, Libby LaMancha, and Caleb Gillard.
Each year, Lions Club, Jamestown Lions Club and Lions Club International holds what's called the International Peace Poster Award. And for many years, the Jamestown Lions have been working with the Jamestown Elementary School in promoting this. And the winner in Jamestown goes on to the state of Rhode Island, which goes on to a regional, and then ultimately a national, and ultimately an international championship. So we have this year's winner right here, but before we get to that, we do have some honorable mention awards. And those go to Alicia Gomez, Maggie Ring, Eliza Gomez, pardon me, Maggie Ring, Catherine Caswell, Jamie Gillette, Ashley Atkinson, Rachel Warner, and Jay Patel. Can you come up and get your certificates, please? Donation. In addition, the Lions Club framed the winner's picture. So in third place, we have Noah Simmons. In second place, Julia Ulebush. And in first place, Lily Wright.
Scholarships, and they'll be presented by board member Roger Byrne. Sorry, Roger.
Good afternoon. Each and every year, one student from each grade level is identified as the single student in their grade who's demonstrated the greatest desire to make art throughout the entire 100 school year. This award is a scholarship that enables the young artists to take any art course they so choose at the Jamestown Art Center. The awards are gifted to you by the Connecticut Island Art Association, and they go to one person in each grade. 5th grade, Matthew Dale. 6th grade, Grace Gaynor. 7th grade, Emily Schott. And 8th grade, Abigail Schumann.
Memorial Award. It is sponsored by the Jamestown Task Force. It will be presented today by our school social worker, Mark Allard.
The Velma Moore Memorial Task Force Award is named for Velma Moore, a wonderful person who died on the day after Christmas, 1996. In her personal life, Velma was a friend to many. Velma was a member of the Jamestown Substance Abuse Prevention Task Force. Prevention can be defined as an active process of creating conditions and fostering personal attributes that promote the well-being of people. Velma hoped to help others improve their lives and enrich the community as well. The 7th grader who receives this award was selected because she possesses the kind of attributes that Velma had and certainly inspired in others. These include self-control, respect for others and oneself, encouragement of peers, honesty, dependability, patience, kindness, tolerance, and forgiveness. The task force joined with Velma's family to congratulate the recipient and wishes her continued success. The Velma Moore Memorial Task Force Award for being a person of constancy and integrity is presented to Rachel Warren.
Next, I will be presenting a Heart Award to get, harder and harder each year, and that will be the Perfect Attendance Award. In grade 6, and I would like them to come up, I will hand the certificates at the end. Grade 6, Ethan Holt, Kyle Rafferty, Kieran McCarthy, and Brooke Warner. Grade 7, Jay Patel. Grade 8, Zachary Nerone. Presented by Mrs. Jane Bentley, for the Friends of the Philminian Library Award. Jane is the current board member president. And another retired teacher from Jamestown who continues to give to her community. First of all, congratulations to the 2011 8th grade graduates. It was many years ago that I graduated. There was no gym here at the time, so we were in the cafeteria. Many moons ago. On behalf of the Friends of the Library, I would like to, it's my honor to award these 2 certificates to Owen Bertland and Jared Enos.
up now, the Shining Star Award. This is a new award this year, and Mrs. Reynolds and I felt as if we really wanted to express our appreciation to the students that we see in all the classrooms. She and I would go to all the classrooms helping students in all subjects, and there are some students that really shine and they appreciate our help. They're always saying thank you. They're working really hard no matter what stands in their way, and we wanted to thank them today. So the Shining Star Award exemplifies 2 students with work ethic qualities that go above and beyond our expectations. These students take great pride in their work, complete homework regularly, ask for help when needed, and are excellent role models to their peers. They demonstrate independence in self-motivation, and they're concerned with their academic growth. They are admired for their respectful and appreciative attitude toward teacher support, and when work is difficult, these students rise to the challenge. They put forth that extra effort to understand and complete their assignments. Finally, and amazingly, they also manage to keep focused on their schoolwork despite the challenges of adolescence. We're proud to present the award to Natasha Shine and Molly Texier. Our next award will be presented by Anna Rosa on behalf of the Jamestown Education Support Personnel Award.
JESPA sponsors an award that is given to a student who exemplifies exceptional character, respect for faculty, staff, and fellow students. This student also exhibits characteristics of courtesy, friendliness, and has a positive influence on our school. This year's Savings Bond is presented to Ryan Guy.
Our next awards will be presented by our fabulous music department. Here comes Mr. Leland Brown, Mrs. Marilyn Hostetler, and Mrs. Bill Brown.
The first award sponsored by the music department is the Band Achievement Award. This award goes out to someone who is just striving to do well all the time, contributes to the band. And this one goes to Zachary Duane. Probably epitomizes the whole celebration of jazz. So when you think of this, you think of someone hopefully that enjoys jazz, wants to contribute, works very hard, and is willing to strive to be better. And this year's award goes to Emily Caulfield. Along with the certificate also goes a lapel pin and a desk trophy.
Okay, the next award is the Excellence in Solo Vocalist Music Award. Singing is about emotion and bringing words to life. One of my favorite quotes is, "Life is the song, love is the music." The student receiving this award epitomizes this quote and has done tremendous work for our chorus. The Excellent in Solo Vocalist Award goes to Natalie Toland.
The next award is the Director's Award. This goes to the band member who basically plods along from day to day, is trying to not only contribute in class, but also to go away from there and work outside of class and come back to share what they've gained. And this year's award goes to Liddy Lamontia.
Best All-Around Musician Award. The Best All-Around Musician Award goes to a student who does exceptional work in all areas of the music program. This student has done outstanding work in both the band and chorus and has been vital to the success of our musical ensembles. The Best All-Around Musician Award goes to Emily Brewer.
We're putting in, and it's called the Quincy Jones Musicianship Award. Quincy Jones is a musician that is amazing. He's a composer, arranger, producer. He was nominated for 79 Grammy Awards, winning 27. He produced The Thriller with Michael Jackson, and he's also done world humanitarian things. This year, we took a keyboard performer, arranger, composer with a strong work ethic, and that is Jared Enos.
Okay. The Physical Education Good Sportsmanship Award, which is sponsored by Jamestown PTO and presented by Eric Bush and Andrea Brayman, comes next in our program.
The Physical Education Sportsmanship Award, sponsored by the PTO, it's given to those students who demonstrate the ideals of good sportsmanship. And two people who come every day, no matter what we do, if they like it or not, they're ready to go, no complaining, which is big. And those two people are Emily
The next award is the Allie Dunpacker Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Allie Dunpacker Memorial Fund, I would like to congratulate 2 students on receiving this award. Teachers and coaches have selected these 2 students for best displaying the qualities of academic and athletic excellence. Each recipient will receive a check for $100 for use towards education or a sports-related need. Their names will also appear on the perpetual plaque displayed at Lawn School. It is with great sadness that this annual scholarship in Allie's memory exists. However, Maureen and her family feel some comfort in knowing that Jamestown students can benefit from such a tragic loss. Allie would be honored that you 2 have both been selected. I would like to now congratulate Natalie Toland and Josh Winkler as recipients of this year's scholarship. The next award, the Renaissance Man Award, will be presented by Jim Kaczynski.
The Renaissance Man Award was started to commemorate my good friend Bruce Engelhard. He was a person who embodied the term Renaissance Man, and he pursued a wide variety of interests, from academics to music, and he acted, he loved teaching, he loved students, and he spent many, many hours within the community being part of the community band and part of the community theater. He just gave very much of himself. And he approached life with fun, and humor, and good spirit, all while doing 3 things at once. He was like one of my favorite guys. The students who have been selected to receive this award have demonstrated many of the same qualities that Bruce had in his life. They're not satisfied for just doing things for themselves, but they do things for others. They give of themselves within the school and outside the school. And they always do it to help other people rather than themselves. The 2 students that are going to receive this award today are Ryan Guide and Natalie Toll.
I also want to mention before our final award today, the Rhode Island Foreign Language Association holds a poster contest annually. Lily Wright is the winner of that contest this year. The theme is Break Barriers, Learn a Foreign Language. I'd like to just recognize Lily now. I would also like to recognize the Will Reynolds essay winners this year. This year's theme was Beauty is in the Eye of the Beholder. The winners were Grade 5 Emma McIntyre, Grade 6 Ashley Shaw, Grade 7 Lily Wright, Grade 8 Sadie Hahn. At this time, I also would like to recognize the excellent writing that we had the honor to read from the essays each student did at Lawn School. The following students were also finalists, and I would like to recognize them. Jaya Colanese, Andrew Bauer, Alyssa Smith, Katie Brayman, Jack Westall. Eliza Colfels,
Trevette Juster, Isabella Zania, and Heidi Sakovitz. Josh Robinson, Leanne Rogers, and Alex Hubbard. Elizabeth Lamontia, Grace Lynn, Zachary Nerona, and Emily Caldwells. Our final award this afternoon is the highest academic achievement award. It is sponsored by the Jamestown PTO and will be presented by the president of the PTO, Lisa Tuttle.
The Jamestown PTO is very pleased to sponsor these awards for the highest academic achievement. Congratulations to Libby Lamontia and Zachary Nerona.
Thank you very much for coming. Thank you, students. And again, I hope our students in grades 5, 6, and 7 understand that these students that have been awarded in grade 8 have worked so hard these 4 years. They are so deserving. They've used their intelligence, they use their gifts to the utmost, and it's deeply appreciated by the teachers, the teacher assistants, Mrs. Jepson, and myself. Thank you to all the community for coming today, and you're welcome to come to graduation tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Thank you.